But nowadays CVN doesn't allow you to the backend access. So you should have zero access to the backend. So you would have performed from the UI. Okay. I'll show you that, but I believe this version actually have the problem. It might not reflect, but we'll see right how it is reflecting or not. Okay, so that is the purpose. We are using the custom property. So it is given to you. You can utilize it. You can rename it as per your choice and you can use it because in real time will be not receiving. Like sometime you might receive, 60, 70 attribute right from the target system or from the user imports. It might be possible based on the application to application. So that time you have to leverage this custom property if you do not find any suitable attribute for you. So now let's try to jump to another topic, right? As you're done with the user update rule and technical rule. So we saw a user here right, this user right. This user is got onboarded to your Saviynt right. While coming to your Saviynt. Before that, you have a technical rule right. This technical rule. You have given a condition. If my city equal to city, so it will automatically have access to database. Training, safe application. Okay. But while this user is getting onboarded to Saviynt, so HR right. They forgot to update your city value or they have given a wrong city value to you. That is VBS. Okay. And with this city, value your first name, last name, all the value. If this user is traversing to your Saviynt right, this technical rule is not going to trigger. Right. Because it's here. The technical is not satisfying the condition. It has a different value. Or if there is a spelling mistake, also right. Some spelling mistake they did. And that time the technical rule won't be triggered for you. So technical rule, if it is marked as a birthright right, it will pick in the day one itself. And after that the technical rule is not going to run. So it is designed in the same way, right? If any new user value is coming, it will try to trigger. Or else if you second day, if you give some update also, the technical load is not going to trigger. It won't be triggered actually. So that is why we have to leverage the user update rule. So there is a purpose, right? Technical rule means birthright. You are a new user coming. And if you are taking some update or bringing some update, that means it is called as an update, not a new right. That update part. It will be taken care of by your update user. User update rule OK. Let me show you that thing as well, OK. If I go to technical rule, I have the CTC birthright rule right. I have a CTC user is there. Okay, so the condition is CTC. Let me bring a new user. Okay, I'll show you in the real time. So import user. This is our table. Okay. And let me scroll a little down. Let me give some ID here. Okay. And I'll name some, you know. Give some name here. I'll give the status case 1. We are already generating the email right. So purposefully, I'll give a different city here. OK. And I'll simply click on Apply. Finish. OK. This user has a city BBS. OK. Now let me go back and run my import job. Go to the database. User import complete from the database. OK. Now, go to Action. Click Start. Give you connection name here. OK. And submit. So let's give a minute to the job and let it run. OK. OK, now it is finished. OK. So if you go back to you can also see here, right? Just click it here. Click the job name. So last is success. Click on here. So it's a total user. Updated is 7 and totally is inserted is 1. OK. So new 1 user got inserted. Go to the Show User. Click on the user. And copy the username. Hit Enter. So the user onboarded right with the email ID. Kevin, not Kevin. If you go to account, it doesn't have any account. Right. Now again, I'll go back here. I'll change the city to cities. Click on Apply. And finish. Now come back again. Go to your job. And run the job again. Submit it. OK. Click again on the job and you'll see all the updated task. OK. So totally, user updated 8 and insert 0. Now go back to the user. OK. Refresh the user right. You see, the CDC is CT right. Go to the update history. So you saw. Now the changes is coming through. The user input. That's why you will see here always admin. OK. So one thing you should remember, if you see updated by admin, that means it always come from your target system or the trusted system. So it is not being done manually. OK. If I change anything manually here, OK. Now I have logged in as an admin user. So in the real time you don't get access to the admin user. So you will have a user with your username. If you changes anything to the user or you updated anything in the user right. So those information will get captured. It will be written here right with your exciting. So it is updated by admin. That means it came from either from your import, right from the user input or the target. So CT got changed right, but you didn't see any rule trigger here, right? It didn't trigger any rule. Because it's not a part of your update. User rule right. So refresh it and go to update us. You don't see anything, right?